Lame Truth here, and what I am bringing you is today's gameplay session for the new season. New season of Call of Duty. I'll be real with you guys. I am completely checked out. I truthfully have been completely checked out since about mid-December, and pretty much nothing they do will ever bring me back to the game this year. It would require something of a renaissance. It would require like the entire Call of Duty team getting fired or whatever and replaced, and the entire game getting overhauled, and apologies across the board to get me to come back and play what is currently the cringiest, most depressing, most garbage fucking video game franchise ever. That's not an exaggeration. That's not hyperbole. I truly think we are at that point. The sentiment is in the gutter. The whole thing is garbage. It's just complete and utter garbage. I'm showing you the exact process of what happened, by the way, minus the update requires restart, minus the 20 minutes it took to apply the update, download and apply the update. The cutscene, the opening cutscene's buggy and glitchy. It's not working right. That's not like a glitch with your video player. That is actually how it happened. I'm guessing it's because the shaders are preloading. But the only thing I wanted to do, and I kind of went into this blind, I wanted to just play The Tomb. You know, I've consistently said that Zombies looks pretty good this year. Now, granted, I just can't really get into it. Maybe I'm missing something. I really don't know. Maybe I am just missing the point here. But even trying to get into Zombies, I'm already annoyed because I'm getting bombarded with ads, which are framey and glitchy and buggy, for black selling shit. I just want to go play The Tomb. I'm getting slapped in the face with this $30 fucking garbage. And yeah, I can't even do that. But regardless, we're going to play The Tomb here. And while I do play The Tomb, I'm going to go over why The Tomb is insultingly bad. It's very clear this was rushed out in probably a month, and I'm not kidding with that. In fact, from what I saw from the leaks, this was supposed to be like a multiplayer map called Dig from Black Ops 2 or something, and they just kind of, I legit think they just, in a month, turned it into a zombies map. And I wish I was kidding with that, but the stuff I'm going to show you in this video is going to kind of prove that this was just a rush job to kind of stop the bleeding with the player counts. From all I've seen, though, with this season from other creators, I'm not going to subject myself to this trash, especially not the multiplayer. From what I've seen, though, this game is just flat out unhealthy. They've done nothing to the anti-cheats. They've done nothing with, improving the matchmaking. This game is just a cringe fest, man. The only people still playing it are just fucking stupid. And there's no nice way to put that, and I'm sorry if you're still playing it and you take offense to that, but I'm not going to sit up here and just be nice to you and tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. You're being fucking stupid. There are so many better options, game-wise, to spend your time and money on. Again, it's just not healthy. But you know what is healthy? Today's sponsor, AG1. And then after this, we're going to get into the meat and potatoes. Today's video is sponsored by AG1, and I've been taking AG1 for years now. I've also gotten my own mom into it, and she loves it as well. Here's a screen grab from last year. But basically, AG1 is the ultimate multivitamin probiotic health benefit in a beverage. And guys, AG1 uses the purest ingredients. Forget coffee in the mornings. This stuff does wonders for brain fog and getting you pepped up. Your health is pretty much directly tied with what you consume. AG1 covers your gut health, your energy levels, your daily nutrients. It helps improve your mood and offers unparalleled immune system support. You will feel amazing drinking AG1. Trust me on this one, guys. Use the link in the description or scan the QR code to subscribe and save $20 off your first subscription of AG1. Don't skimp out on your health. Get AG1 now. The future you will definitely thank you. All right, guys, welcome back to the video. Pick yourself up some AG1. It is fantastic stuff. Highly recommend it. I try to drink it at least once a day, sometimes twice. along with some gamer subs before my commentaries. That's how I am so silver-tongued. My brain is firing on all cylinders when I open up my recording software. And yeah, without further ado, though, I got a lot I want to get off my chest with this dog shit fucking season. Where do I even start? I guess I'll just go through my screenshots folder here in order, and we'll just cover things as they come up here. The first big thing I want to cover for you guys is Microsoft is losing money on Call of Duty, and this season is not going to change anything with the bleeding player counts that we see on Steam charts. Not to give you guys false information or whatever, but apparently on PlayStation and on Xbox, Call of Duty is number one. Now, that's the Call of Duty app, so that includes Warzone and Black Ops 6 and Modern Warfare 3 and Modern Warfare 2, but, you know, I don't know how they can legally tie everything into, like, one client like that, but it's beating out Fortnite. But then when you actually look at what the competition is on console, when you actually think about how, like, this game is kind of for the poors with the PS4 and the Xbox Ones, the people still on those, the super hyper casuals that kind of just buy Call of Duty and Madden every year, and that's their gaming, you know? When you take into account that Black Ops 6 went on sale for $20, it was like perpetually on sale after it came out before Christmas. When you take into account that console kind of on the downtrend, it's kind of stagnant while PC is rising. When you take into account that PC, and Bobby Kotick said this under oath, PC is the number one platform for Call of Duty for player numbers, that is, then, this isn't very impressive. It truly is not very impressive. Call of Duty continues to fall on the only metric we can accurately track it on with hard numbers, Steam charts, and it's just embarrassing, man. We are in the we're in the trenches. This is the second lowest player count of all time since it's come to Steam charts. If it drops below 55,000, we will be at the lowest average players for Call of Duty of all time. And keep in mind, we have more Call of Duties in this client on Steam than ever before. Like, again, I don't know how they legally can put all this stuff into one client and just say Call of Duty's great. I can't tell if people are even on console playing Black Ops 6. Like, what are they playing? Are they playing Warzone? Are they playing Black Ops 6? Did they go back to Modern Warfare 3? I saw a lot of people doing that. So, like, we don't even know what's going on. It's possible, I mean, we don't know. It's possible that Modern Warfare 3 has a similar player base to Black Ops 6 even. I mean, it's a stretch probably, but it's possible. Like, we don't know because it's all bundled into that client. It's just being vague for the sake of it to peddle their success to their shareholders any way they can. But regardless, the Steam numbers are in the gutter. And Charlie Intel said this, though, which just goes to show how pathetic the remaining Call of Duty player base is. And I say this with love. I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm not trying to rain on your parade if you're having fun with Call of Duty and Black Ops 6 and Warzone and whatever. I'm really, really not. I'm mainly talking about the people that will just blindly buy whatever this game shoves in their face. I'm talking about the people that maybe hate the game, but they're literally addicted, and you would be surprised at how many people are out there like that. I mean, it's okay to admit that in my comments section if you want to. If you want to get that off your chest, please be my guest, okay? I'm not going to judge you. I'm just saying the reason, I mean, Charlie Intel's even saying it, the reason that nothing improves, no matter how much the player base dips, is that they still can sell chicken shit and pass it off as chicken salad to the remaining player base. The remaining player base for Call of Duty, they're just, I mean, I'm sorry, but they're just dumb. You know, it's the truth. It's the truth. And the truth sometimes fucking hurts. And I'm sorry, but it's true. It's damn true. Microsoft Gaming actually reported pretty substantial losses. So, yeah, gaming revenue declined by 7%. Xbox content and service revenue increased only 2%. And Xbox hardware revenue declined a massive 29%. Call of Duty is not moving the needle for Microsoft. Yes, I'm sure a lot of people are playing this game because of Game Pass on Xbox, but it's not actually turning a profit, really. I mean, they're seriously losing money. It's a relatively small 7%, but revenue is down. Call of Duty is not carrying the ship. And I think like this year, I should say, 2025, I'm getting my years mixed up. It's January, it happens. But 2025, I seriously think we are going to see Call of Duty reach new lows. I don't know how they're going to possibly compete with GTA 6. I just don't think they can, especially with the rumors stating that this year's game is just like Black Ops 6.5 or whatever. It's just like the DLC shit they did with Modern Warfare 3 to Modern Warfare 2. They're probably going to fix a bunch of problems they leave in this game all year and hope that, can carry them until next year. But I seriously think, guys, that Call of Duty is in a massive downtrend. And I don't think hiding all of your games in one client, I don't think making games for PS4 and Xbox One players still and boosting your numbers with free to play on Game Pass and all that is going to carry these guys this year. I just don't see it happening. So now let's go over some of the bugs here, okay? T-Dog says this on Twitter. Joined failed because you are on a different version. This was happening. I think it's still happening to my knowledge, where people just can't party up with others because they botched the update. Apparently different versions are on different platforms or something. I'm not really sure. Modern Warzone posts this. The anti-cheat ain't doing shit when you see cheaters using the ice staff from zombies on Warzone. Oh, but wait, BT, they turned off crossplay for ranked, and you can just play like Xbox and PlayStation now, and all is right with the world there, and PC's left out in the dust just to die to all the cheaters. You're wrong, though. Check this out. Don't forget, crossplay only on Xbox isn't actually strictly console matchmaking on Game Pass games, obviously including COD. Anyone playing COD on Game Pass PC is included in the Xbox crossplay filter. This happens on COD and on Halo from my experience and testing. So you can't even get away from PC players if they're playing on Game Pass, and most of the people cheating are because it's cheap to do that. So that's fantastic. And you might be wondering, like, what I'm doing in this gameplay, looking at walls and looking at certain things and whatnot. And you might have seen me go into my graphics settings just to make sure everything was maxed out. I'm on, like, the highest texture settings or whatever. This map, The Tomb, looks like utter shit. I'm going to show you 4 images, 4 screenshots, and I got them from this gameplay. You can see other instances of the game looking absolutely awful. I'm talking like... Guys, these are like PS2 textures. I'm not exaggerating there. This looks so bad. It's not every texture is the thing. Some of the textures are fine, but the texture quality in The Tomb is embarrassingly bad. This is one of the ugliest fucking zombies maps I have ever seen because of this. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I checked in the settings and I saw DLSS was off. Apparently that got turned off or something like that for PC players with this update. Maybe if I turn that on, that'll fix it. But that shouldn't make all these textures look this fucking bad. I mean, PS2 quality textures on top of The Tomb, feeling like it feels like a mod or something. I get it's supposed to be more like a Liberty Falls type deal or whatever, just kind of like not a big, expansive story map like the other two. But it just, I don't know, man. I'm trying to see the appeal of zombies. I can respect that a lot of zombies fans are pretty happy this year with Treyarch stuff, but I don't know what I'm missing. I really don't know what I'm missing. It just feels old. It feels like I've done this all before, but better back in the day. I'm not like a zombie super fan by any means, but I loved World at War Zombies. I loved Black Ops 1 Zombies. I even loved Black Ops 2 Zombies quite a bit as well. Kind of fell off after that, up until I think it was Cold War, because that was the only good thing about that game was that game's zombies mode. But this, I don't know what it is about this. It just isn't grabbing me. It's fucking boring. I don't know. I'm not to, reference Cold War too hard with the boring, but it really is boring. I can't really see, like, why people are so into it. I don't really get it. Granted, I'm not doing the Easter eggs, and I don't really care about that stuff. I'm more of a gameplay guy, and there's just something about it. It's just Warzone-ified or whatever. It doesn't grab me like the old school zombies did, and it hasn't really done anything new or really innovative. They'll give you some cool gimmick weapon or whatever, like a sword or an ice staff, and that's kind of cool, I guess, every now and then, but it just is super repetitive. I don't know, man. It's just so fucking repetitive. I can't get into it. That's just my opinion. As far as the multiplayer goes, I watched Nero's review on it, And I'll just be honest with you, I have no desire to touch this game's multiplayer ever again. I have never tapped out of a multiplayer as quickly as this game's multiplayer, and I have no issue saying that it's the worst COD multiplayer of all time. I'm serious. I'd rather play Vanguard. I'd rather play Modern Warfare 2, 2022 Electric Boogaloo, It's Dorbin Time. That one. At least that game had better maps. Then again, I don't think anything could save this game. I really don't. I think they could literally drop us every good map from Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 into this game in one update, and I legit don't think that would be enough to get me to play this game's multiplayer. This game's issue, this entire franchise's issue right now, has nothing to do with content. Content is not their problem whatsoever. It's everything else. This game is stagnant. It runs poorly. The servers are trash. The anti-cheat does not work. The matchmaking is egregious. If you are remotely good, it is punishing. It is depressing to play this game. There is just nothing good about it. You are beaten over the head with microtransactions every single time you log on, and the only way to have fun with this game, seemingly, is if you do something with microtransactions, if you purchase the Battle Pass. The fact that nothing in this game is going to carry over, I mean, it might carry over next year because it's like a Black Ops 6.5 DLC Treyarch's doing, but I don't know, man. It's just cringy. They released this, like, streamer bundle today, where your gun pops out and you're like a Twitch streamer or whatever, and you're doing like kawaii peace signs. It is the cringiest thing I have ever seen. It makes me ashamed to be a YouTuber, a past streamer, whatever. Like, it makes me ashamed to be in this field in a way. It's so cringy and bad. Like, I don't want to see this in Call of Duty. It's just, it's like, it's not cool anymore. That's the best way I can put it. This game is not cool anymore. Call of Duty, right now, January 29th, 2025, is for fucking losers. And with that, I'm gonna peace out, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Ring that notification bell. And if you guys missed my community post, go check it out. It's on the channel. And check out the last video as well if you missed that one. I'm probably not really in the YouTube algorithm right now because my uploads are so spaced far apart right now. I'm dealing with a health issue with my dog, and we just figured it out. But go check out the community tab if you want to know more about that. In closing, though, after all this negativity, I want to bring some positivity and say thank you guys so much for all the support, seriously. This past Call of Duty quarter, this past YouTube season was my most successful yet. I made the most money yet. I got the most views yet. And the money is doing fantastic for me trying to help my dog out with the expensive vet bills. If, you ever feel like you're not doing a lot, like you just watching my content and dropping likes and commenting and all that and just engaging and being entertained and all that stuff helps me more than you could possibly know. It literally is saving my dog's life, potentially. So, thank you so much, and I will catch you guys on the next one. I hope you all enjoyed. Peace out.